Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this information sheet in Word. So let's open a new document. So the first thing we're going to do is rotate the page. So go to Layout, Orientation, Landscape, and then we're going to insert all of the images that we want. So go to Insert, Pictures. Now you can obviously select the pictures that you've got on file, but I'm just going to select some stock images. Okay, so as you can see, I've inserted all of my images and they're quite big on every page. So we need to customize these images. So I'm going to go to the top here. I'm going to go to Wrap Text and select in front of text. And then I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to do it the same behind Wrap Text, in front of text. And as you can see, my pages are getting fewer and fewer as I make these wrappings in front of text. Perfect. So now we've done the text wrapping, we need to customize them and put them all into squares. So we need to crop them. So this one may not be need cropping. So let's go to this one here and put this one on top. Let's just click on this one and say send backwards. So this one here, let's just go to picture format, crop, click on the drop down, select aspect ratio and crop square 1:1. And then you can see we've got these little black markers. We can move the photo left and right, up and down. We can move the markers, but if we do, we need to make sure that we're holding down the shift key just to maintain the ratio of a square. If not, it will go into a rectangle. And then once you're happy, press enter. And then we can move to the next image and we'll do the sizing in a second. So this one, you can see up here, the height and width is identical. So that's already a square. And then I'll go ahead and do this one as well, and then I'll speed up the video. Go to aspect ratio, 1:1 square. You can move your image left or right. I'm going to keep it there and press OK. Okay, so now we've got all of our images cropped 1:1. I'm going to select them all by holding down the Command or Control key. Going to the height up here, selecting 4.5 and then pressing enter. And you can see now they've all been resized to 4.5 centimeters. So now you can arrange them in exactly what order you want them. So I'm going to do 3 by 3 as shown on the thumbnail. So I'm going to change that one for that one. So the best thing to do in terms of alignment is align the two at the top. Make sure the distance apart here is acceptable. Then select this one, go to align to top, and then again with this one you don't have to worry too much about it. Select them both, align to bottom, and then select this one and this one and this one, go to align, distribute vertically so they're equally spaced, align to center. Do the same with this group, align, distribute vertically, align to center. So they're all beautifully lined up now. What we can do is group them together, which will mean they're one group together here. So you can move them left or right. So just to make sure that this line in the middle is, or this space in the middle is exactly where you want it, and it saves moving everything around. Then just go to ungroup again. Perfect. Then go to insert, text box, draw text box, click and draw out text box. Once you've done that, go up to the top here, select the top one, which is the height, and select 4.5. So it's identical to the image. And then double click inside and start typing. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to paste in my text. So as you can see, my text is all in the center, but I'm going to go to the Home tab and select Align to Left. In fact, let's select all the text, Align to Left. And then we can just reduce the width of this box so that the text will go down, and then it will be the height of your image. And then the text will roughly be the height of your image. If I deselect, we've got this border line around the outside. You can keep that if you want to, but if not, select it, go to Shape Format, go to the outline, select No Outline, and Shape Fill, select No Fill, because there's a white background on here. When we put the grey background on, you're going to be able to see that white background. Now all you need to do is copy and paste this. So select it, hold down your Alt or Option key, and then we can just copy and paste them one more time. Deselect, reselect this one and move it, and the same with this one. So select this one here, go to the Home tab, align to right, and do that with all of them. Unfortunately, you can't do it all at the same time. And then what you need to do is to line this one up at the top here. So you can see, line it roughly with the middle of this one. You can align it by selecting them both, shape, format, align, align to middle, but sometimes that will adjust this one rather than the text. So get those two lined up, get these two lined up as well, align to middle, and then once again, all three, align, distribute vertically, align, align to center, and then I will group these together because again, you can move them left or right in order to get the spacing here just as you want it. So there is a technique to make sure these are all lined up perfectly. I'll show you that in a second. Just align these, align to middle, and this one as well, align to middle. Then select them all. Oh, there's a slight movement there. Select them all, align, distribute vertically, align, align to center. Let's group these two together. So what we can do, and it might be a weird technique, but select this group here, select this group here as well, holding down that Command or Control key, go to group, and then align to center, and those will be aligned perfectly in the center of the page. But we haven't aligned these yet, so we're going to group all of these together. Picture format, group, select group, then align to center. That's all now lined up perfectly in the middle of your page. So we can actually group those two together to make it one massive group. And just to check, it's all lined up. Perfect. So that's all now one group. I'll just go back to realign it. And then we need to put the little arrows in, the title and the underline. So go to Insert, Text Box, Draw Text Box. Click and draw out a text box. Then I'm going to select my text, go to the Home tab, click on this icon here, uppercase, increase the font size, then go to Shape Format, take off the outline and take off the shape fill, and then go to Align to center, decrease that there, perfect. Then we can move this down with my arrow key. Let's just move all this down a little bit, give the title a little bit more space. Then go to Insert, Shapes, click on the line, hold down your Shift key and draw a line across the page. Make sure you're on Shape Format, go to the outline, select black, go to Align, select Align to Center, deselect. Then the little arrow graphics, go to Insert, Shapes, go to the triangle, click and draw a triangle by holding down the Shift key, you'll make it a perfect triangle. Then go to the Rotate tool, go to More Rotation Options, go down to Rotate, press 225 and press Enter. Then go up to the Outline, select No Outline, and then we're going to go all the way over to Format Pane again, and here we're going to go to Fill, we're going to go to Gradient Fill. Again, we've got the white and the grey. We're going to keep that there, so it's on linear, and the grey one here is this grey here. Then we're going to go to this icon here, click shadow, click on the drop down, go to this shadow here, and then you can play around with these sliders if you want to and make that blur a little bit more. Then I'm going to copy and paste it, holding down my Command or Control key, and what I am going to do is deselect, reselect this one, and I'm going to move the arrow down so it's basically in line with the center of this gap here. So this point here should be aligned with this gap here. Same with this one. We're going to align it with the gap here, and then select them both. Then go up to the Align tool and select Align to Center. Then go to Group, and then hold down your Alt or Option key, click and drag, deselect, reselect this one, rotate it round, and then make sure these are two lined up. So select them both, align to middle, and then check you're happy with the placement away from the text. I'm going to move mine away a bit. Select them both, go to group, select group. Now go to align to center, and that group is now lined up to the center and across the different gaps. Now to put the background in, go to insert, shapes, click on the square, click and draw out a rectangle to cover your page. Go over to the fill, go to gradient fill, go to radial, click the very center one. Over here you want white, over here you want grey, and then go to send backwards, send to back, and deselect. Perfect. Now obviously you're going to go through and change all of your text. You're not going to have the same text per image, but that's fine because all you need to do is select it, go to picture format, go to group, and just keep selecting ungroup until they're all individually released, and then deselect. And now you can go ahead and just edit the different text. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.